I like to buy as many watches as possible. I like to buy them as cheap as possible, and obviously I like to sell them again as expensive as possible. I deal in watches which hold values. Watches which have a value when they're brand new, or when they're used, or when they're second hand, or when they're antique. They always have a value. There's certain watches which hold values. There's 1,000 different brands of watches in the world. There are 9,895 that have no value after they're new, and there's 15 brands which hold a value, be they new, second hand, or vintage. Breitling, Rolex, Cartier, IWC, A. Lange & Söhne, Audemars Piguet, did I mention Patek Philippe, Jaeger-LeCoultre. There's probably 15 brands which hold values and the rest don't. Here we have Audemars Piguet, which is one of my favorite brands in the world. It's a brand that probably goes back 100 or 150, 120 years. Always made fantastic watches. Their octagonal design is called the Royal Oak. Another one of my favorite brands is Patek Philippe, which has got that lovely advert that says you never really own the Patek Philippe, you're simply the custodian for the next generation. And that's fun. They're kind of hard to buy, and it's the style of Patek Philippe. Just pretty stuff. This is an annual calendar, so you only need change the calendar once a year on the 29th of February, but otherwise your calendar is always correct. Just beautiful stuff. Family-owned business, Patek Philippe. Very hard to buy. They don't discount their watches. Extremely valuable as they get older. The 1950s and 1960s ones can sell for outrageous money. I'm talking into the millions, just because there's always a collectible market for Patek Philippe.